get my lungs full now so I can not struggle through this video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for my weeks 29 and 30 pregnancy update. I cannot believe I'm even saying 30. And the day I'm filming this, I am 31 and 1. I just feel like it's like the last turning curve of the marathon and we're getting so close. And I'm kind of like excited but anxious and nervous and overwhelmed and everything all at once. This video might be all over the place, but it is what it is. So starting with the bump app, like always, babies are technically supposed to be about average as big as zucchinis. It's not accurate for us in this case because of the growth scans. We know they were actually bigger than this, but that's okay. Our last growth scan, baby A, our girl, was 3 pounds. Baby B was 3 pounds 4 ounces, I believe. And they pretty much said that he most likely is going to be bigger because normally in the 3rd trimester, their growth, they kind of start going in different directions pretty much. And this whole time they've been within like 1 ounce of each other. But now that we're in the 3rd trimester, it's going to change according to the perinatologist team that we see. So that's fun. And our next growth scan is the end of the 1st week of January. I believe it's January 7th. So that will be the last growth scan that we get before we have the babies, I believe. And that will give us our information that we need to establish an induction date. So in 3 weeks or so, we should know a day that we will be going in for induction unless we deliver on our own and go into labor before that. So I'm just kind of like a chicken with my head cut off trying to get everything ready so I'm prepared just in case. So not much to update you guys as far as symptoms this time. Everything's the same. Pelvic pain and pressure, heartburn. Heartburn is definitely getting worse. Absolutely worse. I have packs of heartburn gummies everywhere, car, office, purse, everywhere because the heartburn is so bad. And unfortunately, lemon is what causes it the worst. And that's my favorite thing to put into my water to get more water and intake in. And that's kind of been a problem for me. So I'm relying on flavored water by Nestle. And it's just not as good as water with fresh lemon in it, unfortunately. So that kind of stinks. But I mean, I will get over it. I'm sure it's totally fine. After pregnancy, I'm sure I'll be back to not having heartburn because it was the same way with my daughter Aniston. I had heartburn bad. Didn't have it another day after she was born until I got pregnant this time. For the pelvic pressure, I do have a belly band, like belly band thing. It's not really that comfortable, especially like when I'm sitting all day. It kind of gets squished all over. So I only really want to put it on if I'm going to be out walking around. But even then, it's not the most comfortable thing. And I feel like it's a catch-22 because when I'm wearing it, the top strap that goes over the stomach hurts. And when I'm not wearing it, my lower pelvis hurts. So I'm not really sure which is worse. So I really haven't been wearing it at all. So I shouldn't be complaining probably, but that's also a symptom of pregnancy. So that's why I'm sharing it with you guys. That's really the only main 2 things that I'm dealing with. Their movements still hurt. The bigger they get, the more the movements actually hurt. And I feel really bad, but her movements hurt really bad just because she's head down, and when she kind of kicks, it does hit my ribs, and that is kind of painful. And he doesn't really hurt when he moves, but he also doesn't move a ton anyway. Sometimes I'm like, I get nervous because he's not moving, and I try not to be one of those moms that like really freaks out, but when there's 2 babies in there, I kind of feel like it's double the stress. But every night at the same time when I lay down for bed, he always starts to move. She moves constantly. He just kind of moves in his own time and he has his own schedule. So that's totally fine. As long as I feel him move at his normal time, I am happy. My mom's trying to FaceTime. Oh, she hung up. Well, hello. Anyway, I was going to put her on camera. So anyways, that's pretty much all for my symptoms. Really nothing crazy. Not having anything that shows that like labor's imminent or anything like that. Thank goodness, because I'm just thankful that they are still in there and still growing and thriving. I want them to stay in there. I would really like to make it 36 weeks. That is my personal goal. Anything after 36 weeks is just an absolute bonus. So 36 weeks is what I'm hoping and praying for. I feel like I'm gonna make it to like at least 36, maybe 37. I just have this feeling that I'm gonna make it like pretty far. Even after the scare, I've heard people have had scares before and they've made it. So that's why I think that I am gonna make it. I feel like I'm just like meant to stay pregnant for a long time. I don't know why. I just feel like it's gonna happen. So that's it for symptoms. Again, I'm just so kind of rambly about it because nothing crazy has happened, thank goodness. Doctor's appointment went really well. They just want to see me every single week now because of what happened, just to be on the safe side, but they're not like doing any cervical checking or anything because I'm still obviously on pelvic rest until I deliver or until week 36, whichever comes first, I guess. And pelvic rest, I'm pretty sure you guys know what that means. It means like no exercising, I'm pretty sure, and then no like married time, no intimate time, I guess, with your spouse. So that's kind of where we're at with that. That's so embarrassing. But that's kind of where we're at with the whole pelvic rest situation. But they do want to monitor me and make sure everything is good to go. And he did measure my fundal height. So at week 30, when I went back for my follow-up from preterm labor, at week 30, I was measuring 39 weeks. So I'm assuming now that I'm measuring 40 plus weeks, and my body probably is just getting a little bit worn down because it probably feels like I'm overdue. If I was having a singleton, technically I would be overdue with the size that I am. So I'm just kind of like laughing because I think by the time that I actually go into labor, I'm going to be like 55 weeks or something crazy like that with how fast it's like measuring ahead. I just think the concept is kind of funny that they even use fundal height with twins. I know some doctors don't do that just because it doesn't really matter. You're going to measure ahead with multiples, obviously, but I just think the concept is funny. And I really hope that when I do go into labor or when I do get induced, they measure me because I want to know exactly how big I measure right before I have the babies. And that's going to be all for like the update part of it, but I just wanted to let you guys know for like what's coming out. We are packing the baby's hospital bags here, I think, in the next week or two. I'm waiting for their coming home outfits to come in from Etsy. And of course with Christmas, it kind of pushed some orders back because I just let the shops know that I wasn't in dire need by Christmas, that I just needed it whenever they could get it out. And I was like, push me back if someone needs something by Christmas. So I'm waiting for their going home outfits. And those will be put in the hospital bag. And once I have those here and put in, I can film my hospital bag video and their hospital bag video as well. But I'm curious for you guys, if you made it this far in the video and you're still here, hi. What you guys put in your hospital bag for yourself that I might not think about. Like, what did you need that you didn't have, or what are you glad that you put in? Because again, it's been a while since I've been to the hospital to have a baby, and there were things last time that I didn't even think about having, like snacks and stuff, and I wish I would have had that. So I've written those things down as well. But I'm just curious if you guys have any suggestions for me on like, do not forget this, don't forget that, you're not going to need that but you'll need this, and etc. I definitely want to make sure that I have enough for myself and I'm just happy with what I bring. And we are going to be vlogging or filming the birth. Our hospital is really fine with us filming. They were fine with us filming our daughter's birth, and they're fine with us with twins, except for if I do have a vaginal birth. Obviously I will be delivering in the OR. No cameras are allowed in the OR. So technically you guys won't actually see the birth portion, because even if, obviously with a C-section you can't film most of that. But even with twins, if you have a vaginal delivery, you deliver in the OR. So you won't actually see them like coming out or seeing that first moment. But I'm going to see what they can do, if they can like make it where we can at least get some like video clips of them and me holding them. I'm going to try my best because I really want that, even just for myself, for future, use and future reference for having that memory for myself. So I'm gonna do my best, absolute best, to get that so I have it for me and for you guys. And then our nursery tour will be coming. I'm still waiting on a few things to be handmade. Again, it's going to be after Christmas because I didn't want them stressed out thinking I needed anything for Christmas. I wanted them to get their orders out. And their name signs that we ordered from the Trendy Timber on Instagram are on their way. I'm just like so excited to see these. They are going to be like the main thing that I'm most excited about for the nursery. And I'm still talking to my husband about the name reveal and possibly uploading one when we go into labor, and that be the notation that, okay, it's posted, she must be in labor, or posting it the morning that we get induced. And I'm sure he's going to agree to it because technically it is waiting until they are coming. So it's just a matter of now getting an idea of how we want to do it. I think we're just going to do it honestly, like a sit down, why we chose this name, why it's important, and probably show you guys through the name signs that we ordered because I am obsessed with them. Even though I haven't seen them yet, I just know I'm going to love them so, so much. So I'm going to do my belly shot for you guys after I end this video. I didn't do one last time and I totally honestly forgot about it. I do post belly shots to my Instagram page, but they're not like bare stomach like I do on my videos. So in case you guys are ever missing out and wanting to see, I do post them over on Instagram. So my what do you call it, my handle or Instagram name's always in the description box down below. So yes, I think I've done a good job trying to breathe through this video. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Stay tuned for the belly shot and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Like, who am I? This thing is so big. I can't, it's huge. So just a warning to you guys. I better move you guys back because there's a lot to see. Okay, so excuse my tag. Here is my, I'm technically 31 weeks, but here's my large. I just like can't even like believe how big it is. I'm just a large and in charge woman these days. I'm gonna